buddies, it's your girl Aychristene, and today I want to have a little animated chat with you real quick. Oh yeah, you see this? We're doing this. So if you're a creative bug like me, then you have a bazillion creative ideas that float through your head every waking minute of every single day. Okay, so maybe not every single minute, but still quite often. And sometimes, if not all the time, your ideas may come a lot faster than you can move or think or maybe even breathe. Okay, so I'm exaggerating a little bit. But the point is, I get a lot of ideas. And these ideas can be fun, exciting, inspiring, even invigorating. But if you're still like me, stay with me here, then you have a lot of unfinished projects in your brain closet. That's right, I said brain closet. A brain closet is where you keep a lot of your thoughts, memories, and ideas. So basically your brain. But these unfinished projects may also be things that you have actually started and just never finished. I had an idea once to write a musical that I would only put out on YouTube. I started it, but never finished it. I had an idea once to do a really cool video off of a poem that I made about something very inspiring and uplifting. I started it, but never finished it. I also had this one idea for a Christmas song series where I would record me singing a few royalty-free Christmas songs and then begin making like the series. It's kind of like a Christmas special that you'd see on TV. I went as far as even planning everything with the musician that I knew. But guess what? I started it, but never finished it. Why? Why do I have so many unfinished projects? Side note, there are a lot more. Is it because I get too impatient for the process of completing one of these ideas? Because God knows, you can't write a whole musical overnight. No, that's not it. Is it that the task may seem daunting as there would be so much work that would have to go into it? I don't know, maybe. Or is it that there's a fear that after all of the work, blood, sweat, and tears that I may put into a project that it may not be accepted, wanted, or maybe even liked? Whoa, we're getting real deep now, aren't we? Maybe it's a mixture of all three things. If I'm being honest, maybe I can get a little impatient with the process because I just want to get to the good part or the fun part. You know, the part where everything is all done. Maybe sometimes a project can seem daunting, especially if it's something as big as writing and producing a musical. And maybe I can get very deeply, extremely afraid that after all of the hard work that I've put into something, people will hate it. But then again, people hate everything. To this I say nay. Nay! I will not let these things keep me from greatness anymore. I will, from this day forward, not allow fear, self-esteem, or insecurity stop me from achieving my goals and dreams. Whew, glad that's over with. Okay, so I know it's not that easy to just give an inspiring speech to myself on a podium made of dragon glass on the side of a hollow volcano, like something you would see out of Game of Thrones. But I do think that acknowledgement is the first step. Acknowledging that I have an incompletion issue is highly important, but now that I've acknowledged what has been keeping me from finishing these projects, it is time for me to move to the next step. Step 1, write down the idea. Starting off with the basics, then growing to writing down full details. Then we go to step 2, which would be find out what I need for this idea, make a checklist, and get those items in order to make my project. Seeing my checklist get smaller and smaller will help me feel like I'm on the right track and will make me feel like I'm accomplishing things. Then step 3, once you got everything in order, just do it.
Just
do
it!
I know what you're thinking. Christine,
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Christine, this plan is an oversimplification of things I will need to do in order to achieve my goals and complete my unfinished projects. True. This plan is definitely a more simplified version, but it's important to understand and remember a few things. Just like a musical, it will not happen overnight. So just be patient and take baby steps. Don't overload yourself with too much to do or too many projects to complete at one time. Take your time. So despite all the opinions that will be out there about what you've completed, and trust me, there will be many, Remember that this was your baby, this was your creation. And no matter what anyone else says, no one can ever take that accomplishment away from you. So don't let it spoil your joy. You've put a lot of time into this. You deserve to feel happy about it. What are some ideas that you have that you've never finished? Let me know down below, and maybe we can all encourage each other to complete our dreams. If you like this video, go ahead and hug the life out of that like button. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. And shout out to hubby who did all this artsy fartsy stuff to make this happen, because it wouldn't have happened without you. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you're notified of when I post. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies. Toodles.